This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ, or Iglesianicristo.
You're tuned in to San Diego's The Next Wave.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to INC Radio on another lovely weekend. I'm Taylor Joy from the local congregation of Temecula Valley.
And I'm Jasmine Manangkil, also from the local congregation of Temecula Valley.
And thank you so much for joining us for The Next Wave. We have a fun foodie topic in store for everyone today because, in case you didn't know, here in San Diego County, we love food very much. And we love sharing recipes with each other, especially. So we hope that throughout our show today, you share some recipes, some tips in the live chat, and we'll definitely be talking about some of our own favorite foods and recipes throughout the show. And Jazz, in case anyone's curious, what kind of recipes, what kind of food are we talking about today?
Well, today we're talking about winter recipes.
Yes. Winter recipes, stirring up some winter warmth, you can say. But before we jump into our discussion, as always, be sure to like this video on YouTube if you have not already done so, and subscribe to the INC Radio YouTube channel so that you can stay updated with all the happenings with INC Radio. And of course, be sure to share the link to view the show today with your friends and family so they can also benefit from all of the discussion and the tips that we're going to be sharing. And how else can people be involved in our show today, Jazz?
We love knowing where all of you are tuning in from. So join us in the live chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We have a local shout out challenge. As you can see on the screen, if you are from any of these local congregations, go ahead and enter your local in the live chat and join the challenge. We'll announce the winner of last week's challenge at the end of the broadcast.
Yes, so exciting. Alrighty, without further ado, we're gonna jump into our discussion after we read a few comments because we see so many of you tuned in already from my mom. Hi, Mom. Sister Christy, she says, good morning, SDC. Good morning.
And then Roger Brogrowski says, hey, SDC, breakfast and INC Radio Vista.
Yes, we love when all of you are sipping your coffee at home or munching on your breakfast while you're tuned into our broadcasts. It's so fun. All right. Well, Jazz, would you like to do us the honors of asking our very first chat question of the day?
Sure. So for all of you in the live chat, we want you to answer this question. What's your go-to comfort meal on a cold day? So like today's pretty cold here in Temecula.
This entire week has been very cold.
Yes. So the answer to this question actually, is it A, soup or stew, B, chicken pot pie, C, hot drink and dessert, or D, maybe it's none of the above? And just let us know what your answer to that question is.
I want to see what the Filipino food responses are because I crave Filipino food more when it's cold outside for some reason. But what would your answer be for this one, Jazz?
For this one, I'm always going for soup. I actually made some today.
You did?
Yes.
Is this?
But before we dive into a bowl of soup, we wanted to share a couple of photos from all of you who have had enjoyed some soup before the broadcast.
Yeah.
So it looks like we have some chowder. We have some more soup with what is that? Grilled cheese or pita bread?
Grilled cheese?
Maybe.
Looked like something yummy.
Yeah. A lot of them look so savory and hearty.
What is this? Like a chicken noodle soup or a sopas, maybe?
Possibly.
Yummy.
With a lot of toppings.
That looks very good.
So yeah, I wanted to share with all of you. I actually made soup today.
Yes, you did. And it smells so good.
It's Toscano soup. So we're going to show you all.
Where's mine? There it is.
Yes.
Ooh. So what is Toscano soup for anyone who doesn't know?
It means Tuscany soup. So it's a recipe from Italy.
Yum.
And some of you may know I used to live in Europe for a couple of years. And so this is one of the soups actually is made popular here in America from a restaurant
Oh,
that's popular for pasta.
I see.
But yes, so
Yum.
you can put in kale. This one has Italian sausage and
Italian sausage.
diced potatoes.
Yummy. Okay, I'm seeing lots of good stuff in here.
So let me know what you think.
Yes, I love. It just smells. I think the initial smell was the Italian sausage, which makes me
Yes.
very excited. Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, yeah,
if
that's
any
good.
of you have made that soup before, let us know in the chat.
I think I've had it once before too at a potluck, and they sometimes put Parmesan cheese on top,
Oh, yum.
especially when it's really hot. It's really nice, and the cheese kind of pulls.
Yeah, you can even sprinkle bacon bits on top. Yes, and I actually brought some today in case anyone wanted to add some bacon on top.
Yummy. I like that. Thank you for sharing. I'm gonna leave
Yeah.
this here in case I want another bite.
So yeah, I love soup. Any kind of soup, actually.
I think my answer would actually be very similar too, except for the second part of that answer, which is the stew. Because growing up, my dad would often make this yummy stew. I think it's Hawaiian style. He likes to bring back a lot of Hawaiian recipes from when he was younger.
Ooh, what's in it? I don't think I've had Hawaiian stew.
So I think what makes it iconic is it has a lot of tomatoey aspects. So there's tomato. It's not tomato heavy, but it's more tomatoey than like regular American style stew, for example. So I know he uses like a chuck roast. There's carrot, celery, potatoes, lots of hearty vegetables, and then just a tomatoey stew all around it. And then he makes it in a crock pot. That's also one thing that I also remember is that there's always a crock pot involved. And then we pour it over rice, and it's so warm and comforting, and it's one of my favorites, and I'm craving it again. Dad, could you please make some?
Yes, can you please? And I'd like to try that.
Yeah, I think everybody would like the recipe in the live chat if you don't mind. Okay, and I do see some comments coming in as well, but I also wanted to ask you really quick, Jazz. So winter often inspires comfort food, as we've established, right? What seasonal veggies do you like to work with this time of year, and how do you keep your recipes fresh and exciting?
Ooh, so this time of year, I mean, I think I enjoy it all year long, but this time of year, I tend to lean towards butternut squash, like any kind of squash, actually. Yeah.
I recently tried spaghetti squash for the first time, and it's fun because it's very stringy, so it imitates like pasta noodles, and you can just use that in place of pasta noodles in like your favorite spaghetti dish or whatever pasta dish, and pour sauce on top of it. And I like it because it doesn't feel as heavy as a regular pasta meal.
That's such a healthy alternative
option.
Yeah,
and I'm so glad I came across it because you still enjoy all the flavors,
right?
But it doesn't. I feel better after.
I've tried a similar recipe to that, except I used zucchini instead.
I love zucchini.
And I think because both of those vegetables have a lot of moisture, it's easy to make it into spaghetti. It's really fun good with a tool making it. But yeah, it's another way to enjoy, as an alternative to pasta. If you want to lessen the carbs in your meals, that's one way to do it.
That's a good tip.
Yeah.
One thing that I do in the wintertime with veggies is I typically eat the same veggies year round, but the easiest way to eat them and enjoy them in the wintertime is I just cut up the vegetables, whatever vegetable it may be. And this is like a good recipe if you're trying to get rid of produce that might go bad in your fridge or wherever. You cut it all up, you toss it in some avocado oil or olive oil, whatever oil you prefer for cooking. Sprinkle some salt and pepper, maybe some garlic salt if you like.
Is that it on the screen there?
Yes. And then you just...
That looks delicious.
And it's so simple. You just cut up your veggies. In this case, I think I did sweet potato, broccoli, bell peppers. And then I also threw in some like chicken sausage slices and some gnocchi. And then I just threw it in the oven at 350 for like half an hour. I sometimes just forget about it, and it's still
until you start
good. Until you start smelling
how good it is.
You should pay attention to how long it's been there. But it's so good because when it comes out, it's all warm, and I think that's the big thing. in the winter time is I want all the warm foods,
Mhm.
and this is the best way to enjoy veggies, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
And I know one of the other part of your question was how to keep it exciting and new. So
Mhm.
sometimes I try different spices. I mean, I'm typically boring. I have the same pantry items, the garlic salt and the salt and pepper, and I don't have a very big variety. But once in a while, I'll try something new and maybe buy a bottle of Italian seasoning or something different that
Yeah.
I don't normally use.
Mhm.
And yeah, it does add a different flavor.
Mhm. I think there's lots of good
Mhm.
dressing recipes, or there's lots of good recipes out there nowadays. So if you really want to jazz up your basic meals, I'm sure you can find a lot of different ways and ideas online.
I need to jazz it up more.
I see our tech team also.
Another way too, I just remembered, is
Go ahead.
breadcrumbs.
Yeah, breadcrumbs.
Yes.
A fun way to add texture.
Right.
I think I would do that. I might try that next time I make my sheet pan of veggie
Mm-hmm.
chaos,
Yeah.
and just sprinkle
It'll
some
add a little
breadcrumbs.
crunch.
I like the sound of that.
Now I want to try that.
I think my phone is trying to join our conversation.
Okay, cancelled.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, can someone hold this right now? I'm afraid it's gonna talk to me again. Thank you. So, let's see what everyone else is saying in the live chat, shall we? Our tech team says, "You're baking my heart," because
How
we're missing the
ironic.
bacon.
My brother doesn't even eat bacon.
From Jeffrey.
Yes, my brother Jeffrey. I'm really proud of him. He's vegan, vegetarian. He's
The healthiest one on
Yes,
our
the
team.
healthiest one on our team.
Truly.
And then he makes a bacon joke. Thanks a lot.
From Atarish, she says, all of the above. I love zoodles, which are zucchini noodles.
Nice.
Yum.
CV. And then that must be Joey Langit.
I think so.
Pho or ramen? Yes, I love both.
Mhm. Also, from Alyssa, my go-to comfort meal is soup, like sinigang specifically.
yes.
Oh, sinigang is a good one.
Yes, absolutely. We have that at least once a week.
Yeah, it's on
It's
rotation.
a favorite in
Year
our family. And then Ate Edith in Dionco says sinigang or nilaga soup. Yes. Yes for both.
John says, I had ramen yesterday.
Oh, that's my cousin John.
Hi.
And then Kuya Peach.
Peach.
He says, I love arroz caldo. It's chicken and rice porridge when it's cold out or when I'm not feeling well. Do chicken fries count as a vegetable?
What's a chicken fry? Chicken fries?
Okay, maybe he can answer that in the chat.
I already know the answer to that is no. Chicken is not a vegetable. Anyway, moving on. From Merle Schneider, pork belly and chicken wing sinigang is the best. Ooh.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then we have, is it Nate Nacionales?
Maybe.
There's a question mark, especially the Mexican soup dish pozole, Hawaiian beef stew, chicken tortilla soup. Oh, he just named all of his favorites, I think.
Those are all really good ones.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. From Broger, spaghetti squash with butter.
Yum.
Very simple.
And
very
then
yummy.
Ryan Anisete, arroz caldo or sopas always hits the spot.
Agreed. Very yummy. All right. I do believe we have another chat question for everyone, since everyone's very interested in the food discussion we have going on.
Yes. So for all of you in the live chat, would you ever try making your own spice cider at home? Is it A, yes, B, no, C, maybe someday?
Yum. So for those who may not know, spiced cider is a type of drink that involves like a concentrated apple juice. I guess sometimes they come spiced already when you buy them from the store. But to make it spiced at home, if you just have unspiced, then you can add like cinnamon sticks, cloves, lots of different aromatics to make it very, very tasty.
Yum.
In fact, I have some today to share
I can't wait.
because warm apple cider is actually something that I grew up with. My mom first introduced this into our family's rotation of recipes when I was in elementary school. So ever since then, we've enjoyed it during the colder months. So I'm so glad it's still hot.
Yes.
So go ahead and give it a try.
It smells good too.
That's my favorite part about this recipe is that it makes the house smell so good.
It's delicious.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm so glad you like it. So many good responses this morning from the team. So shout out to you, Mom, for the recipe.
Thanks, Mom.
So this one, I used cinnamon sticks, clove, fresh ginger, and some orange. Which that was actually a suggestion and a tip that I received from Ate Terry. She also told me a little bit about her own apple cider recipe, and she says that she adds I think some other fruits too, but orange stuck out to me, and I really wanted to try that.
This is so good.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you for that tip, Ate Terry. This is a good batch. I'm gonna make this on repeat.
Yum! I'm gonna need the recipe.
All right. Jazz, also another question for you.
Yes.
So soups are a staple during cold months, right? What's your secret to creating that perfect balance of warmth and flavor in your recipes?
So soup, sometimes it can be really fast to make because it seems like you just boil everything and you put it together. But you really have to have a good balance of the seasoning, I think. Because sometimes they will add spices or their ingredients in the beginning, but I tend to put it towards the end, and then that way it's like still freshly in there right before I serve it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, a good balance of the spices that you end up using to season.
Yeah,
seasoning.
we got what you meant. Yum. So this looks like tomato soup and grilled cheese here, and like you were saying, I think the things on top of the soup that they use at the end are a nice way to jazz it up. What is that? That looks like cream, maybe some herb of some sort.
Maybe parsley,
or maybe that's like a green leafy vegetable.
Yes,
it does look delicious. I would very much eat that. I think I'm very much in the same boat as you too. There's this thing that I learned from, I guess it was my mom. When I'm cooking, you sort of taste a little bit as you go, and then you adjust as needed. And the big thing that I always remember whenever I'm cooking, especially, is to, it's better to underseason. Like, don't overestimate how much salt you want to put in there. Just add if you know it needs more salt, add just a pinch, and then give it a little taste test. And if it needs more from there, then you can go, because you can always add to it, but you cannot.
It's hard to take
out.
away.
Yes. So I have to keep that in mind sometimes. I did oversalt my pasta the other day, which I did kind of regret, but it was still really good. But if I just kept that in mind, then I could have avoided that easily.
Yes.
All right. So let's also take a second to read some comments from the live chat. We know some of you are still leaving your comments. From Brother Ronnie Lee Anasiete. Good day and happy viewing to everyone. Thank you for always tuning in, Bob.
Oh, and Nate Nationalis has a question for you. Are you soup? Because you make my heart beat so fast. How cute. And then the cider, it's like hot apple pie, but in liquid form.
That's actually not a bad way to describe it.
Yes,
it is. Makes sense why I like it so much. I love apple pie. From Edith and Dionko, I have not tried spiced cider, but Sister Taylor's spiced cider sounds good. So maybe I'll try someday. I highly recommend. I love this, not even just during the winter time. Like once fall rolls around, it's already apple season. So you can try it as early as then.
And then Christy Lagpakan says
A.
Her answer is yes. She's tried making cider at home.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Can verify. Indeed. Also from Joey Longit B. He says, I'll buy at the store. He also says warm cinnamon rolls. I'm always hungry after watching an episode of The Next Wave.
Speaking of
Yes.
cinnamon rolls, I think we have
Speaking
some
of-
in studio today.
We do. This is a fun little surprise from our
It
team.
is.
Thank you, Ate Rish and Kuya Peach, for bringing this in. You're not ready. I'm telling you now, you folks aren't ready to see this because I wasn't ready, and I was so shocked at the size of this cinnamon roll. Do you see this?
That's more like a cinnamon hill
His mountain.
mountain.
I think we need to zoom in on this action because I've never seen a cinnamon roll of this size before. It kind of looks like a bread bowl with like chowder in it,
But it's
From a
not
distance?
chowder.
but it's not, and it's not
It's
even
like
a bread bowl.
Icing.
Yes. I don't know how we should try this. Here, I'll hold it for you, and you can like cut into it.
All right, I'll slice it in half for us.
Okay, sounds good. What's the proper way to eat this? How do you eat it with a fork and knife? I kind of want to just like a pizza, like you would eat a pizza
Oh
slice.
yes, if I was
with your
home by
hands.
myself right now, that's what I would do. But everyone's watching,
I
so
know. You should probably
I'm
be
gonna
a
try
bit more
to keep
proper.
my manners.
Yes, good idea. While you do that, we also see a few more comments from Felicitas Bogrowski. She says, see,
She'll
maybe
try it
someday.
yeah.
I highly encourage you to. But also from Kuya P, I like Taylor Joy's spiced cider. She should bottle it up and sell it. I love warm.
Business proposal.
I know, not a bad one. Not a bad one. I'm considering. I love warm desserts for breakfast anytime. It's cold outside, like cinnamon rolls. I think we got a lot of cinnamon roll fans out here. Also from Ryan Rye Bread and a Siete. Yay! The rolls made it. Yeah, this team is a fan of these cinnamon rolls.
Mhm.
Joey also says, eat it like a pizza. See, I want to.
So
I'll
yeah,
eat it
I
like a
just
pizza.
destroyed it. I'm sorry.
No,
It's
it's
not as
okay.
beautiful anymore.
It still looks scrumptious. Oh, I see what you're saying now. It does look very fluffy on the inside. Wow.
so I'll
marvelous.
Let you take a bite.
Okay, thank
I've
you.
had this one before, actually.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
So it's just me who's like
Who
gonna be
hasn't tried
surprised.
it yet? Yes.
Okay. It does look very. Wow, that's so fluffy.
And for those tuning in, so you can smell the cinnamon
That's
and
a
then
big
the
bite.
sweet icing on top.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is a little messy, actually. Okay, this is a good bite.
And so, yeah, I've had this last week.
Mm, that's
And with
so
a
good.
cup of hot coffee, oh, it was excellent.
That's exactly what I was thinking right now. This
Mhm.
would be so good with coffee. Ooh, or like a chai latte of some sort. I think that this would be perfect with a warm beverage for sure.
We have a comment. So Tracy says, "My stomach hungers for the roll."
And from Sister Vanjie McPolly, cinnamon roll with vanilla ice cream.
Ooh,
That's a nice addition.
Mm-hmm. The
I
whole
love that.
studio said, "Ooh."
Yeah. Jazz, maybe you can ask the last chat question while I take another bite of this cinnamon
Sure.
roll.
It's so good, huh?
It is. And you can't just stop at one bite.
All right. For all of you in the live chat, what's one winter dish or drink that instantly makes you feel all warm and cozy?
What's one that makes you feel warm and cozy instantly?
So growing up, I always wanted a hot cup of cocoa.
With marshmallows?
Marshmallows, yes, and occasionally whipped cream. Nowadays, I reserve that for my kids, and then I just keep it to black coffee. My boring mom drink.
No,
but yes.
sophisticated, not boring. Me too. I'm a big fan of. It's not chocolate milk, but what do they call it? Like malt, the malt chocolate milks. I know that there's
I don't think I've had
different
that.
brands that are probably popular in the Philippines too. Like it's malt, right? Is that the right thing? Yeah, malt chocolate drinks. I love enjoying those cold during the summer and then hot during the colder months.
Yum.
All right, and last question for you, Jazz.
Yes.
From simmering soups to sweet treats, winter brings out some of the most comforting flavors. What's your favorite part of winter cooking and why?
Oh, wow. My favorite part, I think nowadays it's when my kids offer to help.
Okay.
So yeah, with winter cooking, because there's so much preparation
True. Very
and
true.
so many different pieces of winter cooking. And then I'd have to say too, when everything starts simmering and all the steam comes from the kitchen,
Mhm.
yeah, and then it starts to bring down some other family members who want to see what smells so good.
Yeah. And then everybody's just in the kitchen,
Yeah,
chatting
it really
and
brings us all
helping.
together.
I agree. Food has always been a constant in my family and amongst family reunions and potlucks and gatherings. So just the fact that it can easily bring people together, make people connect on another level is just it's a very fun way to enjoy our treats and our winter foods.
I love it because then I mean, I honestly have soup all year round, but especially in the winter,
Mhm.
then I'll try more of the chowders and the bisques and the,
Yes.
the other hearty soups that are out there. So I just love it.
Me too. It's the feeling. It's the feeling that you get.
And even the things that accompany it. So sometimes pieces of bread, we'll use it to mop up the rest of it off of our plates or bowls.
You have to. That's the best way to end it. I love it. All right. This has been such a nice, heartwarming discussion. And we'll read a couple more comments before we move on. Joey says, I wonder how much food is behind the camera.
There's a lot, Joey. We didn't get to everything, honestly.
He also says peppermint hot chocolate.
Ooh,
I love
yum.
peppermint hot chocolate. That's one of my favorite parts of elementary school. That was a big thing.
And then Kuya Peach says, yeah, okay, this question can also be answered with Georgia peach tea.
Georgia
His
peach
favorite,
tea.
Obviously. He renamed himself after his favorite drink.
Very brave of you.
Yeah.
From Roger, gotta be sinigang from Vista.
Probably a previous question, right?
Yeah, probably. And
Thank you, Roger.
Yes. And we also have one more comment from Hope.
Yes.
Champorado, which is chocolate rice porridge. And it is delicious for breakfast. Oh, also one more quick comment here from Jay De La Cruz. Happy birthday, Brother Resma!
Happy birthday!
Whoop, whoop. Shout out, Res!
And then there's a shout out too from Juan Lagpacan.
Hi, Dad. Did you share your Hawaiian stew recipe? I hope so.
TMV. Thanks for tuning in, po.
Yes, thank you, everyone. That was so fun. But of course, we have more to our show because here in San Diego, there's so many fun things to do, beautiful places to see, food to eat, and we love to highlight. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. I'm just now seeing a note. We are skipping into San Diego today.
We're going to save it for next time.
So yeah, you have to tune in next week in order to get that. Anyway, Jazz, what's next?
Because we want to go into all of the fun things we do in our district.
Oh, yes, of course. And we love to highlight these things on our next segment. Oh, we actually see something coming up.
Yeah, what's that ahead?
Something coming up on the horizon. All righty.
San Diego, we do have a lot of activities, right?
Yes, like how we recently had our district music team's music workshop. This was hosted in Temecula Valley, and I love how it brought in everyone from around the district.
It did, and my son too was there. Hi, Savvy. So we also had on November 14, CEA, or Christian Employee Association. They had a written communication seminar.
Very cool. Also coming up this weekend, tomorrow specifically, we have a Binhi film screening of A Million Words. Be sure to reach out to your local CFO officers for the video conference link to join this.
Yes, and that's what's on the horizon for the San Diego Satellite Studio.
Jazz!
Oh, I'm getting excited. Just by how you called my name.
Because we have our local shout-out challenge winners.
Yes.
And in no particular order, here are the top 3 winners from last week's challenge. We have the local congregation of Menifee.
Congratulations.
Also the local congregation of NSD.
North San Diego. We have NSD in our studio, obviously.
Yeah.
With all the screens.
And the local congregation of
Temecula Valley.
Congrats, everyone. We also want to shout out who had the most views from this past week. So shout out to the local congregation of Chula Vista.
Awesome
And
job.
yes, and last week's local congregation with the most views by serial number was the local congregation of
Vista. Congratulations.
So exciting. Alrighty, everyone. That actually concludes our show today. So thank you so much for joining us. We hope you had so much fun. We hope you felt the warmth like we did here in the studio. And before we go, we would like to greet and thank the following individuals who helped make INCRadio San Diego and the Next Wave possible. Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Executive Minister. Brother Angelo Aranyo Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister. Brother Wally Taray, our INC Radio Station Manager.
We would also like to say thank you to Brother Matt Capistrano, our Supervising Minister of SDC, Brother Alex Oñate, our Assistant Supervising Minister of SDC, and Brother Christian Ko, our District Multimedia Advisor.
Up next is INC Radio Sacramento, so be sure to stay tuned for them. And join us next week for a very exciting broadcast of The Next Wave as we launch a very brand new discussion series that we're calling Travel Talks. We're bringing waves to the Bay, so be sure to
Awesome.
join us next week for that. And thank you, Sister Edith, because she totally saved me in the live chat. She says, it's been raining, so that's why there's no Into Sunny San Diego segment. You're so right. You get me.
Thank you.
And Joey also says, going to eat cinnamon rolls now, eat sopas, and drink warm apple cider. What a fantastic Saturday morning that sounds.
Mhm.
Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much. We've had so much fun with you. Stay safe. We will catch you on the next wave. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining.
San Diego's The Next Wave. You're tuned in to San Diego's The Next Wave.